Hi, everybody. I've got a dog.
Yes, he does.
I don't know why he's such good friends with me now.
I wonder. You think it has something to do with what's in your hand?
What? There's nothing. It's just an empty hand.
I don't think he's buying it.
Yeah, I don't think so either. He's a very clever detective. All right, sit.
Oh.
Lay down. It's not investigating.
He's definitely getting more aggressive.
Vicky, sit. Lay down. There you go.
Oh, buddy.
Who's your puppy?
You're lucky everyone loves you. You get whatever you want, Gerg. Alright, so... Hello, VOD watchers.
Hey.
Still getting a little bit set up here.
Welcome to the VOD. I think the VOD watchers mostly get to experience Gergie. It's like... Just like slams his head into my leg. He's like, this is pillow. Sorry, I'll move my phone, Gergie. I'm sorry. I know.
I'm just like posting the stream to various places. So I'll be starting up Sonic Adventure soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully in 1 millisecond. We're almost to the end. Only 2 more campaigns to do, and then we get to the main boss fight, the cool one. Do you want the laptop in your lap or just over here?
I'll take it.
Okay. Just, don't ruin it. Doing a split over here. Alrighty. Without further ado, it's Sonic Adventure time. Finally finish up this game. Whoa!
Select a file.
Okay.
Select your character.
Right, we're doing E102 Sigma. I guess that's his name.
Preparation complete.
Sigma Male grind set.
Yeah, right.
Hey, wonderful galaxy. Downloaded a GitHub repo of cloning voice. Did one of me and it's crazy. Huh.
I would not do that.
What?
The cloning voice?
I don't know anything about it.
The AI picks up on your vocal patterns and replicates it. It just seems like very much like the deep fake videos. It seems like something that could very easily get out of hand.
Well, do you know about Nile Red? It's like a YouTube channel.
Oh, is it Gamma?
That's right. You will now obey only me.
It's we were just assuming it was Sigma because we didn't know the symbols. Oh, so that's why this one was empty. This was his spot. Cool. Alright, so I guess
That's
I got a laser here.
That.
The shooting range is through this door. Your big brother, E101 Beta, is there.
Ugh, the beta males.
Enter, Gamma. You're not as advanced as Beta is, but you'll do fine.
Can't watch now, can't even hear you. Be back in a bit.
Can't even hear us.
I don't know. It just... I think that's... It might just be the one person.
Desktop audio is too low or something?
No, they might just be watching it muted because they said they can't watch now.
Oh, okay. I got you. I thought something was wrong with the audio.
Wonderful Galaxy, I can hear us. Wonderful Galaxy made a made one of his favorite YouTubers, Anita Sarkeesian, and made her say based things.
Oh, fun.
So Nile Red, there was someone who made a parody of him. Do you have other attacks?
I think that's it for now.
Well, you just shot a gun, didn't you?
Oh, so I lock on with the laser and then the missile shoots out. That's how that works.
Can you just free fire?
No. I gotta missile them.
Huh.
There might be an upgrade later on. Whoa.
And also, it's not on a database. He downloaded it to his computer.
Mission complete.
So it's not like someone's gonna take his. It's not like Ursula's gonna steal his fucking voice.
I would hope not.
Yeah. But anyway, Nile Red is like a science YouTuber, and someone made Nile Green, which is like a parody of him. And they copied his voice with one of those AI generators like a year or two ago. And like he was just like, it was very funny, but it was like a problem for that guy.
Oh god, my big ass feet.
And people were angry at him for talking about maybe filing a cease and desist, because he's impersonating him, but he's making these like science videos where he's like talking about doing cocaine and stuff. So it's like it would be troublesome for him if someone thought that it was really him.
It's so good. I can't even go inside.
Oh, are you not supposed to go there?
I guess not. It's just goofy. They gave you the option and then it's just like, oh, you're too big. Alright, whatever.
Those targets looked like the character models in Sonic R for Sega Saturn.
Yeah. This door? No. Down the stairs,
Also,
I
hey,
guess.
363, and welcome to the chat.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome to Dog.
Job, Gamma. I didn't
We
think
got
that's what it
puppies.
takes.
You are the puppy we have.
Okay,
Where's
then,
your spot?
Gamma. Here's your test. If you want to stay on board, you must be able to pass it. So pay attention to what I say.
Moonwalk with me.
The almighty egg carrier is a flying fortress that needs a good crew. Come forth, Beta. I'd like you to meet your older brother, E101. Just call him Beta.
I let girls dominate me.
Two of you against each other, and the winner serves on my ships. I put my bets on Beta, but I owe you at least a fair chance.
Alright, time to kill my brother.
He put his bets on Beta? The fuck? Didn't you design both of us?
Mission complete.
He's just trying to motivate us by not supporting us.
This guy shouldn't gamble. He's got slot machines in his bedroom. He should not be using those.
I think he's an addict.
Funny feeling there was more to you than meets the eye. I hereby grant Gamma permission to serve on board the egg carrier. What? So you want to come along?
Is that Shadow in the test tube? I think it's Metal Sonic.
Yeah, they got Metal Sonic and Mecha Sonic
Always use a spare
in
set
the
of
other
parts, I
tubes.
guess. You have special permission.
Does that imply that you just like rip him apart as soon as he walks out of the room?
Well, if you have the permission to do so, you gotta do it.
Bodies at the spot.
Oh, he's in heaven.
Can you hear him? He's going like...
Yeah, he's like purring like a cat.
Gurgi knows how to relax. I guess everybody would act like him if they were covered in pillows.
His fluff is like a pillow.
Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but his fur is very, very soft. I don't know if visually it looks soft, but his fur is, like, they're named soft-coated Wheaten Terriers because their fur is very, very soft.
The elite egg carrier crew are
And,
here today.
they're not the
They are
toughest of
very
dogs,
special about
as you might imagine. Their specialty is more in,
Their charm.
yeah,
They're
laying
very
on the
charming.
couch and being cute.
This frog
You know?
is absolutely
Oh my god, Froggy came into play.
I command you to locate this frog immediately. You hear me?
It's like
I don't care what it takes to get
You are
it to me.
Man, we're like the robot Power Rangers.
Come to attention.
He looks like a living mop. He is actually a living mop.
I keep on seeing... Oh, there's Cream. Where's she going?
There's what?
You didn't see her?
So,
I knew that I saw her for a second in like the other campaigns. This time I saw her now, and then I looked up and I can verify that it was definitely her.
time
But
killer.
why? But why? Why does she just pop in the game and then fly away? Is she in the game? I don't even know.
Cream being...
The bunny girl who like flies with her ears.
Huh.
Yeah. I didn't know she was in, but she like has she has the creepiest cameo in this game. She just like pops in, she's just flying around, and then she disappears. It's like, what the fuck?
It's like some
Was that Cream?
creepy pasta.
Yeah, right. But I know that I saw her that time.
My friend would call Cream useless. It's a good nickname. Oh, can you be hit by a car in a robot?
Can I move this card? I guess not. Hey, I'm walking here. Please ain't got no respect. I guess I should have
So is Cream...
consulted the orb.
Is Cream Tails' romance or something? Or
No. Tails only ever, well, excluding the Archie comics, Tails only ever had like one love interest.
A long-tailed frog was seen heading toward the beach.
There's Archie comics.
Yeah, they
Oh boy.
are. And she was an alien flower girl.
Oh, is that the super traumatic thing you were talking about?
Yes. Where he murders her to save the world or some shit. What's a little... Can I pick it up? No.
I think I have a beanie baby of that.
There we go.
Oh yeah,
I'm not even touching it. Come on. Oh.
Huh.
I guess I can't touch the water because I'm a robot or something.
Is that right?
I guess.
It just automatically turned on the propellers?
Yeah. I didn't touch it.
You said mode change.
Oh, look at that. Now it's on wheels.
You're not doing anything?
I'm not doing this. It's just doing it on its own. I can't pick up the egg?
You're in tank mode.
Yeah, I am. Huh. Oh. This is odd. Now maybe when he's like running. Or like on different terrain. Well anyway, I can't pick up the egg, so this is useless. To the beach.
And Tails is 8. Yeah. I mean, he's also a fox.
I mean, not that they can't, like...
Can you walk into the pool?
No,
I'm sorry.
I won't let you go into
Did
the
I
pool.
stop petting you? And then you're like, no, you gotta keep going? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
So yeah, I guess Gamma can't get wet. It's the deepest lore.
Interesting.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's
okay.
far superior to Tails and can fly forever.
Yeah, right? I shall capture Froggy. Kill. Kill. Murder.
Are you just firing without locking on?
Now I gotta lock on. Murder. Murder.
What are you shooting?
I'm shooting the monkeys.
The robot monkeys? But
Yes.
aren't you working for Eggman?
I understand the confusion.
Eggman just hates monkeys anyway?
Do whatever it takes. I mean, I don't think it's any secret that Eggman is A-okay with his robots killing each other.
Yeah. Apparently you can exit this mode by jumping. I don't know if that's accurate.
Man, I can destroy everything.
Frog capture complete.
Oh, that was easy. It's almost like when you have guns. Everything's better.
I guess that is the part with the whale. I wonder if Galaxy was asking if that was the part with the whale. Is that the same map?
Yeah.
The whale knew
Only,
better.
you know, it doesn't go the same direction.
The whale knew better than to show up, get blasted.
That's how that works.
Determine location.
Oh, is he the one who breaks the Master Emerald or something? Ugh.
Accessing data.
Probably some third party. Super deepest lore.
At first I just thought that it broke when the island crashed. But it looks whole there.
No data found. Location unknown. This presents a problem.
Can I send you a video to watch later? What's the video? Maybe I've already seen it.
Yeah, very depending on the video there. Oh, look at all the chows.
Exterminate.
Kill. This is where chaos comes into play? They're like doing a seance or some shit. Oh god, use a different sound bite.
It's a guy who plays the whale level as Sonic and screams and gets angry.
Sounds about right. You know, after playing it myself, the more buggy version of it myself,
I'm sorry. I see you must
not
have
something
one
to
of them
scream
home.
at.
Did you notice the presence guarding these children? He's a very loving and gentle creature.
Is she not gonna question the fact that he's a giant
Creatures are
robot?
too vulnerable without his protection.
Like, this is normal?
His protection allows them to continue seeing in peace. Even I was surprised the first time I saw him.
I think,
Now my father is trying to take their sacred home.
what? Aren't you from another time period?
Closed off to us all.
Yeah, so we keep on going back in time to get the lore dumps. The basic story is, her dad of the tribe wanted to get the Chaos Emeralds from these guys, this species. And she was like, no, they're super cute. You can't do that. You can't steal stuff from others. They're too cute. And she ends up like fucking her tribe over, and then they all get killed. But they take the Chaos Emeralds. And And then she's like, oh my god, I was wrong, I'm sorry.
Ah, dummies, 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 dummies! None of you got the right one.
It's pretty funny.
We must find the frog with Chaos's tail. That same frog has also swallowed a Chaos Emerald.
I got the right one, Daddy.
Huh?
Please love me.
Ah, there it is, right there. I'm proud of you guys.
Accepting parental proudness.
I knew you'd be of use to me.
These exhaust pipes.
Jumping.
Is that him petting?
And they just get like warped into oblivion. See you suckers.
You will get a new assignment. This one's easy.
He's just got the frog under his arm. That's a big ass frog actually. In the size comparison.
Once there, you'll find a girl and a bird. Just get me that bird.
Hey, Neaver.
Oh, I'm already gonna betray Eggman? That is quick.
What did he ask you to do?
So he's asking you to go get the bird
Is
from
this the
Amy,
one?
but you already know that like he lets Amy go instead. My brother.
Weakness.
You truly are a beta. Oh no, he's making an even stronger version to replace him, I think.
Data?
What? Yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Is that disassembly or assembly?
I don't know, but this is a crazy revelation. His world will never be the same now.
This is the wrong room.
Yes. Good conclusion. Oh, can I do the high score? Oh, I don't have the hammer.
They only use the missile lock on.
No. I guess that would be cheating. Alright, time to betray Eggman.
Go away!
I just got here.
Give me the bird.
No way!
Resistance is futile. Give me the bird.
I said no!
Have you tried shooting her? That might work.
Your business, why not? I want to know why you want it.
Data unavailable.
You don't even know? I bet you'd be mean to him, you bully! Why not help us out instead? Don't you know how bad I feel?
This is just a bunch of statements just forcefully strung together into a conversation.
That which is useless to you does not compute.
I feel sorry for you. Eggman failed to give you feelings. Wait a minute, Birdie!
My god, he is adorable. I will suddenly be good now.
Get going.
Huh?
Your tiny bird has moved me.
Why are you letting us go?
It is dangerous here. Hurry, we'll be arriving at the Mystic Ruins base soon.
He's just passing out on the couch.
Hi. Sure, is my pet not
You
sufficient?
truly are a good person inside, aren't you? I guess we can be friends then. Take care, okay?
Away he goes.
He static shocked me with his fluff.
He does have a lot of it.
Yeah. He's like a really shitty Pikachu.
I will free you, black egg.
Alright.
I got it.
Was that like a super chow?
I don't know.
Throw it into the fans.
There you go, black egg. Now you can have the high score, my son.
1, 2, 3. Gamma, get ready for battle instructions.
I'm sorry, wonderful galaxy. I have no idea what it was.
What?
Nothing.
Did you just throw the egg?
I might have killed a child, that's all I'm saying. Ah, man, I wasn't listening to a thing Eggman said. I was too busy laughing. It was an egg with a chow. Yeah, but it looked spoiled to me. Besides, I'm sure the fan will be a better father than I can be.
You threw it into a fan.
I threw it into like the... Oh my god.
No, he needed a wash. Shush is the goddamn lunatic.
No, it's fine. I'll give it some fish. Who wants fish? You do. You want fish. I'll wait.
I don't think that's a fish.
What do you think it is?
A seal. Since it just went.
It is a seal. Oh. I see what you mean. It wasn't good. It was almost good. Put it down. Pick up. Put down. Is that his whistle?
This might be the best character.
Why does his feet need to move all the way up to honk?
Just gotta engage those back
What?
wheels.
The seal's leaving me! No! Everything I love turns to ash. Alright. Pick up. Whoa, we got cable here? What's with the satellite? Oh, I think it's hatching.
Hey, Gabe.
It might be hatching. No. No, it's not hatching. Maybe I gotta whistle for more. That'll convince it to hatch.
Is that a submarine?
Oh, this one hatched! It's my baby! I will name you. No, oh.
Wait, just the tennis ball on its head just like moves around like.
Oh, Oh, it won't let me name it? Okay, there we go.
Shake the baby.
I'm gonna name this Ganwin. Like the character from our comic, Horizon Quest. Mailing list into the description. Go check it out. How do you like that ad read, huh?
Hey, yeah, that was a good ad read.
Alright. I will need to get you substance. You are hungry, you poor thing. Where are my animals? I must feed animals to you. Do you like bunny? Take the bunny. Take it. Oh, now you're a bunny chow. So cute. You want to eat the other chow? I don't think you can do that. But I would. Eat the fruit. Oh, god damn it. My arms are so big. Okay, there we go. Eating the fruit. Yeah, you like that shit, don't you? The best part of the game. That's how he pets.
Pet.
Petting. Alright. You have a good life, Genwin. I gotta go kill some people. But Daddy will be back soon. How do I get out of here? I thought that was the door out, but it won't open.
Yeah, so other than... Speaking of writing and stuff, other than deciding how much white space should go on the chapter, on like chapter 1, chapter 2, the chapter page, other than that, I'm done with my book.
Hell yeah.
I fixed the
Oh wow. I didn't think I could go straight up.
what's at the top?
Nothing. I don't think I'm supposed to go up there. I just
Don't
can't.
leave us hanging.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out how to leave. This door won't open.
You're gonna have to watch the Bati video if you want to know what's at the top of the submarine. Trisha won't tell us.
Oh my goodness. There's an invisible wall like right here. not over here. I think I can just use this, right? But still though, I see a door and I want to open it. Okay. Now I gotta do the actual game. Wow! You know, something tells me that they didn't do collision physics very well with Gamma.
Yeah, I can talk.
Oh. Oh. Huh.
Pistons.
Okay. So I can't go that way until I drain the water, I suppose? Need direction.
Beep boop bop.
Oh, is that my upgrade?
Oh.
Alright, what do I
Was it
got?
like a Tau,
Jet booster.
Oh, okay.
And hold the jump button.
Okay, so
for a
gliding.
while.
That's something.
I thought it was gonna be like the Tau, thing that they have with their squads. That
See what
shoots
we got.
people. Oh,
Hey,
but
that's neat.
that, yeah,
It could be a little better, but you know.
my first thought is like, how does that lift him? Because it's not connected to him.
Right, it's just like a little glide.
But it is kind of cool.
It's cool that it's disconnected, yeah.
Yeah.
It makes it a little bit interesting. Can I... No. I thought there might have been something over here, you know. Test it out immediately when you get it type deal.
I see you got the jet booster.
Yes.
Report to the rear of the ship.
I think you can give me some water.
Yes, I think I could.
I am quite thirsty. Man, I can't murder the cleaning ladies. Psh. 0 out of 10.
You only murdered your brother.
Man, I really should have been listening to Eggman when he was like telling me what to do, huh? Oh, thank
You know what ice cold is in German?
What is it?
Eiskalt.
Ice cold.
It's like K-A-L-T.
I'm guessing you did Gamma because you needed my help with Big. Well, actually, I thought that Gamma's campaign would be longer than Big's. So I thought I would do it first and then maybe do like Big and the final boss for the last stream. That was my thinking anyway, because I think Big's is supposed to be like fairly short so long as you can do the fishing game.
How can I serve you, Dr. Robotnik?
But if Gamma's is super short, I could just do Gamma and Big's. I don't know.
Aye, sir. I will comply.
I'm counting on you, Gamma.
Do you have to fight all three of them at once as Gamma?
Well, I don't actually, you know, fight.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, Sonic doesn't have a health bar when you fight against him, right?
Oh no!
Like,
Oh no, he's getting really fucked up. This is very different from like how I remember it. And then like Amy stops them from fighting. Oh, he's about to fucking kill your ass.
Robot?
Through Gamma's perspective, he was fucking you up. Amy's the one who stops Gamma in this one. Ah, that's interesting.
Robot? I know you're not an evil sword. Wait, remember me?
Before she stopped Sonic from killing him, and now it's the other way around.
apparently Gamma is a little shorter than Tails.
Perspectives.
And Knuckles.
Amy! Oh, I really don't get this.
Whoa! Explosions.
Then Gamma just takes his jet booster and like puts it on top of Amy.
Oh man, that would be brutal.
He must be stopped at all costs.
Thanks again for saving me as usual, Sonic.
You didn't do anything though.
And how are you, my metal friend? It's dangerous here. Why not leave Eggman and come with us?
Why do you help me?
I told you we'd be friends the next time we met. Even Birdie wants the best for you. You must ditch that awful Eggman. Amy, come on!
Whoa. That's an animation. He has to.
So, Robot already the best character. 10 out of 10 character development. Was like the best robot of the Eggman Empire. And then saw how cute that bird was and was just like, you know what? Fuck Eggman.
Still a goddamn Clank, so.
I'm joking. Oh, that's a very different shot. It's definitely like a shot from the original Sonic Adventure, not the DX. Because that looks very different in style.
Master
Oh,
registration
No, of Amy.
deleted. E-series.
Maybe Eggman too.
Friends. Must save.
I don't know. Got right past me.
Friends. People to use.
If you have the stone.
Ah, Wonderful
wind,
Galaxy's
gusts
heading
of
asleep.
strong winds are known
Good
to
night,
blow
a
the
Wonderful
caves.
Galaxy.
Oh, good night. Alright, where was that Stone of Wind? It was somewhere. I think it was maybe at Tails' Workshop? Ooh, ooh, da-da-da. That music that everyone hates. Yeah. Wake up. And should be a cave somewhere over here. Whoop. Alrighty. Destroy your brother with blether. Whoopsie. I didn't think I could do that.
Mission failed.
Thank you. Thank you, Gamma. What the heck is that noise?
It's a cool design on the caterpillar robot.
Yeah,
And
right?
fire shooting out the sides. It's kind of interesting what you can do with robots if you have absolutely no idea how they're supposed to function.
Hey, creativity
The
is the key.
robot you're looking for is up ahead.
So is Gamma's whole campaign just like him killing his fellow robots?
I don't know.
He's one of the good ones.
I remember a friend of mine was like super into horror and stuff. And he was watching. Oh wow! Like,
Oh,
what
I
is it?
can.
And he was watching this show that they have horror makeup stuff. It's like a competition.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah. Maybe we should watch it. It was on like Sci-Fi Channel a long time ago. I think there was a newer version. I think it was called Face Off, but there was a show before that, I believe. But
Okay.
anyway, the contest was make an android, and this girl made her like android, right?
You're right.
And the design made no fucking sense because like the judges were like, I don't really understand what these wires are supposed to be doing. And she's like, oh, well, I don't know what wires are for. So I just put them where they seemed like they made sense or like what looked cool.
Mm.
And the judge was like, yeah, but they're not connected to anything. You just like she just had like wires like hanging loose as like hair or something like that.
Right.
And yeah, it's just like
They deduct points for it not being.
well, the design, she just put a bunch of stuff and none of it like
None of it worked together.
yeah, it was just like putting a bunch of like electronics on someone's head instead of
Yeah.
turning them into a robot. Like you're supposed to be an android, not like she had like just random like bits of like electronics like all glued onto this person's face.
Right. I forget where the icy key thing was. Not that I checked with the orb to know if I'm actually supposed to go that way. I guess I should have checked with the orb. But look at how pretty this place is.
Hey, Dumbo Pingu. What's going on?
Man, being a robot's the best.
Yeah. this
It's
is way
almost
better.
as good as being a person.
Yeah.
Just like a murder spree. Woo! Beep, 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 boo.
So Jordan is saying, when you're destroying the robots, you're freeing the animal inside.
Yes, yes. He's doing everyone a great service. Whoop. So Adam, you want to tell them a little bit about your book or something?
Oh.
Talk about stuff?
Man.
I'm just gonna mow down these creatures in the meantime.
Well, I'm finally like, I guess I'm done. It's so weird to think that I'm done. I don't even.
Yeah, you were working on that for a while,
Yeah.
working hard, and now I think it's all gonna pay off.
I gotta email my Latvian friend again.
Aha!
Yeah.
Time to kill you.
Is that guy Sigma?
I don't know the symbols. I'm dumb.
Sigma.
Hello, YouTube. I'm
yeah,
dumb.
I think so. No. What was he? Was he the E thing?
E104 Epsilon.
Epsilon.
Complete.
There you go.
My mistake. Sigma's the capital looking E.
Alrighty.
Hey there, little flying sloths.
E104
Flying Sloths says that Gamma's theme is the best. I don't know what it is.
Well, then I'll blast it.
E101 Beta. Location unknown.
We'll find. We'll kill.
Aboard the egg carrier.
Okay, a carrier. I assume that where it's landed was in the jungle. I hate that jungle. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Anything to kill my brothers.
So the more pages you have in a book, obviously the more expensive it is to print it. And I was estimating it was going to be like 260 pages, this book. But I'm like working in 8.5 by 11, and I'm like, oh man, I'm like getting really close to like 260, and I'm still in 8.5 by 11, like standard size. And then like yesterday, I converted it to 6 by 9, and then I did all my little margins for treading water. I made the interior margin like bigger, and then the exterior tighter, so that you could fit more on the page without it, going off into the margin. And I was like, I don't know, I was talking about that as like a thing that everybody does, and then I opened a random book lying around and opened it, and they didn't do that. I was just thinking, like, you could save so much money having more words on a page.
Destroy the sonic target. Destroy the targets, and you'll get extra time.
We get extra time.
Hell yeah. No! I
Shouldn't fail.
failed on the tutorial stage.
Destroy the sonic target. Destroy the targets, and you'll get extra time.
So anyway, I converted to 6x9 and I do all the little margins to like save space. Because like the default is 0.79 all around. And it balloons up from like, I don't know what I was,
Mission
I don't even know how many pages it was, but now it's 331. And I'm like, it's so much more than 260, so my quote is going to be like off.
Yeah, I get that though. When I started Sonic City, oh my god, did I seriously just go in the same door?
Can you just walk out the door?
No, I can't. Okay. Right, stairs. When I started Sonic City Witch, I thought it was going to be around 80 pages, and now it's looking like it's going to be around 100 pages. So, you know, it's hard to estimate
Each page
those
that you
types of
do
things.
is much more expensive.
Yeah. But, you know, it is what it is. Gotta get that story across. Can they label these doors for me? Oh my god. Ugh. Alright.
What do you think about that figure that that artist we were watching gave?
Figure?
About like each page is like 4 hours of work.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I guess he's like,
I don't really time myself. Man, they did not figure out collision with this guy.
oh hey,
Not this way, right?
Chad says you're supposed to be the raft under the train station to go to the egg base, not the egg carrier.
Well, how the heck do I get out of here then?
You could always Canada. No, I'm not here.
Oh, fool. I could have swore he said egg carrier. In my defense.
Yeah, I don't know.
If only there was a sprint option.
So yeah, I guess I name all the chapters. Which I guess I don't have to do, but you know, it's kind of fun sometimes. Sometimes you like when you're writing, you come up with a really good name
Kill.
for a chapter. So like, I don't know, maybe I'll go through my chapters and see if it's like worth naming them all.
He should just fly.
Yeah.
It looks so weird climbing a ladder. With the floppy limbs. Blah, 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 blah. Pop.
Page counts are tough. I'm thinking of splitting my book into 2 or 3 volumes.
Square will be departing soon.
I don't know. Was that really reduced cost? How many pages are you working with? Because at some point you could just be printing more pages than even makes sense. I think the biggest book I've seen.
Beginning search.
It was like I saved a massive book from the throwaway pile at
Shelter. E-Series
my great aunt and uncle's house, they had a family Bible that they bound themselves. I don't really know exactly what a family Bible is. I think you have pages dedicated to like family members, and then it's also a Bible.
Huh.
But they ordered it from like the Sears catalog, and then they bound it themselves. It was like a kit that everybody was doing. Some weird fad. So this is a boat. I don't remember this level.
It's... I don't know, man.
Oh, this was the tilty thing.
Oh, please don't tell me I'm doing the tilty level.
Your friends are in the hot shelter. Hurry up and rescue them.
Alright. So I gotta go to the sexy shelter, but where is that?
You have over 320,000 words. I don't know what that like equates to in pages though. It's like 2,000 words is like a.
Laser blaster. Its blast damages enemies in a wide
Oh,
pattern.
you got 2 upgrades. Okay.
Because I'm just that good.
Maybe
I should be the one fighting
maybe
the
all the
final
other
boss.
characters had upgrades and you just missed them.
And maybe. Who knows?
Sonic's got like a boomerang or something. You just don't know.
Sonic Boomerang, yeah? Alright.
You'll be on the supersonic level, and then everyone will be like, "Why don't you pull out the rocket launcher?" Sorry, you don't collect good.
That was the other upgrade, so...
Not Tilty, it's the
Alright.
level that Amy did. I don't remember what she did, though.
Oh, hello! That's what that line was for?
Dead Space?
That's awesome. I like it. Wish I had that in my bedroom. I wasn't supposed to go that way, was I? Or was I? Was I? I don't know. Alright. Oh. Come on. He's too big.
Rude.
Okay, there we go. Ah! They got me there. Oh. Huh.
Yeah, so like an essay is 2,000 words, right? But that's with like 1-inch margins and shit, so I don't know what. Or like 2,000 words would be a page, maybe? I don't know.
Let's see, not that door.
Let me see how many words Slayer in the White Valley is. Curious now.
Yeah, go for it. Well, that's not open.
Right, so treading water.
Whoa. Nice.
That is quite a few words. So treading water is 110,000, and then
Your friends are in the hot shelter.
Slayer in the White Valley is 89,000 words.
Oh, there it is.
Treading water ended up being what, though?
Treading water was surprisingly thick.
420.
Whoa.
423 pages.
Hey.
The other thing oh, you didn't get the check. I know.
Well, there's so much collision. You have
No,
no
I know,
idea.
I know. It's just like, it's.
I tried so hard and got so far. In the end,
Also,
I couldn't get the checkpoint.
if you're looking for a romance, it's pretty decent, if I may say so, in my own biased. Where do you end up if you die if you don't get the checkpoint? I don't know.
Just at the beginning of the level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. What's over here? Oh, hey, bathroom section. Nice.
What is it about fantasy that makes the book so goddamn long? Because I was like, when I set out to write,
Well, you get into it. You know, you get into the world, and you're like, oh, I want to talk about more about it.
when I set out to write Slayer in the Wide Valley, I was like, I'll do 3 novellas in a year so that I have like a wider, you know, bibliography. And then I didn't do that. Then I more robot ladders, boo.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's just like how little his arms reach makes no sense, because like I guess the ladders are sized for the smaller characters to look right, so the robot just looks so silly. And I guess that's an acceptable thing to happen in the you've no rings.
Oh. What am I doing here? Alright.
What makes fantasy so long? It's having to explain everything down to the world building, geography, magic systems, political systems. I don't know.
Well, like when you have a story take place in modern day, you don't have to explain anything. Everyone just knows exactly what the universe is like, or for the most part anyway. And you don't have to build a world for them.
I don't know. That feels
It's
wrong.
not just all like explaining, but you know.
You still need to explain the world as far as like I just can't fucking breathe.
Do you want to open up the window?
Yeah, maybe. Open up a window. Try the inhaler or something.
The high-speed cargo station is ahead.
Because you still need to explain, like... Because even if you're using quote-unquote the real world, your real world is going to be different in the book than the real world. And everyone's perception of the world is going to be different, too. So, like... When you tell people a story, you're telling it through, like, your lens of how the world is. So, like... when you hear a story from a friend, even, like, they're gonna tell you a story and you're gonna kind of put it through the lens of, like, how they're seeing stuff. You know? So there's still a lot of setup to a story, even if it's a setting that's, like, allegedly familiar. Oh, he picks you up.
Does he?
That or kills you. It'd be funny if he just kills you.
Doesn't even do anything.
Maybe you have to be more centered on it.
What does it want me to do? Ah well.
Oh, you run out of time?
I guess so. I have no idea. They need more
The
words
claw.
to explain what the heck is going on here. Can anyone... Do you have any idea?
The claw chooses who will go and who will stay. The claw.
The claw. Oh my god! It does pick me up.
Yeah, I told you.
It just didn't work.
Well, yeah, I said you had to be in the center.
I was in the center.
Wow.
The collision, they didn't figure out how to get the
You
collision
were
to work.
not worthy.
I was not worthy, yeah. I guess so.
The claw.
There we go.
But yeah, when I set off to write Slayer in the White Valley, I was thinking it would be like a novella or whatever. But then I got into the valley, man. I just knew it'd be. I just knew how good it could be if it was longer. Not so much longer, you know. It's not. It's not gonna be like a series or anything. Like it's a story that has an end, you know. Not that I don't want to write a series. I fucking
Camera,
do.
stop it. Make the camera stop, guys.
Camera, be nice.
Thank you. That's very helpful. Oh my god, make the beeper be nice.
Activity ceased.
Damn. So you gotta really shoot the shit out of people to have enough time. So that's a silver warning, huh?
I gotta go over here.
So, can you shoot that?
No, apparently not. Oh, I went into the floor. Oh boy. Help? Help? Help me! Oh god.
Robo Shadow Cat. That's the. That's
What
the
have I
twist.
done?
I think you were supposed to get onto another train. Oh. What's that squelching noise?
I don't know, man! Help!
So confused.
I know, me too.
Nice.
Did I do it?
I guess.
Okay.
Oh.
Go left? Ah, God. Yeah, close enough.
It's got ghost robots.
Yeah, why not?
Powered by penguins and deer. Alright.
Bubbles. Man, I'm shooting a lot of things. Ooh.
Your Scrivener program says it would be 1,050 pages as a paperback. Well, what, yeah, but books are different sizes. I like 6x9, mostly just probably because that was the first book size I went with. I just, like, looked around at books that I had, and, like, the thing that felt the best was 6x9, and that's, like, a relatively affordable size.
Yeah, whatever works.
105 Zeta. Rescue complete.
Yay.
I'm sure for some people, like, different book sizes are more worth it. You know? Like, I think 6x9 is generally the best, but if you went, like, I don't know, 7x10 or something weird, I'm sure it gets a little cheaper if you're at 1,000 pages, because then you could fit,
Where's
with
my
an extra
orb
inch
girlfriend?
squared, you could fit so much more stuff. This is 6x9, which I feel like is a reasonable size for a book. Feels feels like a goddamn book. I guess it feels kind of big, actually. I don't know. If I made it smaller, it'd be more expensive for sure. So many more pages. I wonder what the sweet spot is. It's weird though, because like, you know, you have price calculators, but then now I'm like dealing with a guy, you know, and I email him to ask him. Don't keep on asking for new quotes as I fuck up and write too much. I didn't write anything, by the way. I asked him for a quote when I was in editing, and then I don't know what the fuck happened. I edited and added like sentences. I don't know, but not like.
Well, you didn't check the format when it was...
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I did.
That is very interesting. I don't know. I guess the giant man font definitely added some.
Don't say that.
But they don't know. They don't know. Alright, who do I have to kill next?
There's also like when you add a sentence or a paragraph or whatever, there's so much buffer because at the end of a chapter you have blank space, so you can eat up some of that blank space. So like when you add a sentence, you're not always increasing the length of the book.
Oh, fuck.
That looks cool.
He's got fucking ninja skills.
I don't know if I'd say ninja, but...
He's got the star power from Mario. It goes rainbow.
You know what this guy reminds me of? More than any of that? Shriek from Batman Beyond. That might be my favorite, like,
Oh my god.
No joke, Shriek might be my favorite villain. And he's in, like, one episode.
Oh my god, he bitch slapped my missiles. Oh fuck.
Did anyone else remember that character? That was cool. Shriek was a character in Batman Beyond that had... He developed sonic demolition equipment. And then, I don't know what the plot of the thing was. I think it was some insurance scam. But he used, he could mute sound and then make, like, Batman nauseous and, like, sneak up on him. Because if you can't hear, you get dizzy and nauseous.
Yeah, the missiles go so fast.
And I was like, oh man, what a combo. And then he had big shockwave powers, and the shockwaves looked real cool. And his suit was awesome. He looked like, well, I don't know, like, compare everything to everything, but he kind of looked like some of the, I don't know what you call it, maybe like Code Lyoko, like those evil robots, had that sort of Cyclops skull thing going on.
Oh man. I held that last one.
Yeah, Joseph says he does 6x9 too. I guess it's just like a good size. I don't know. Although like technically the next book I do, if I go with these Latvian printers, it's not going to be 6x9. It's going to be like 5 point something something by, because they whatever, they have some standard size over there. And it's just like, how did it become a standard size to have like 5.8 something something? Like it was like 5.98 or something inches. It was because it's some metric
I am
thing.
not doing any damage to this guy. What's up with that?
You
Oh,
can
did
use
I? Okay. It was staying on like the same amount of damage for a while there. I don't know what was going on.
Mission complete.
Yay! I'm superior. I'm the greatest robot alive. Well, time to kill myself. Oh, dude, he faked me out.
Hey, Godspeeds.
The little bird just floating there from the robot because it got destroyed. With an explosion like that, you'd think the bird would be dead too. Ugh. Another cute bird. It's so cute. I could die.
I do remember Shriek, and I can see the resemblance. He also looks a bit like Mega Man Juno, the final boss from Mega Man Legends.
Ah, the memory's coming back.
Oh, I see it. He's got that kind of... She's got that kind of, yeah, that like cyclopean robot thing going on. Skull robot sort of thing.
All right. And, yeah. I guess that ends Gamma's campaign.
So Gamma gave up being a robot to be a fucking bird? What a moron.
Well, Gamma knows that he's a filthy clank, so
That's true.
he commits suicide so that he can let out the bird that was in him, powering
Would
him.
you rather be a bird? If you couldn't be a human, would you rather be a bird or a clank?
That's a good
Someone
question.
was saying yesterday that someone was watching, or they were some streamer was playing fucking the Atomic Hearts or whatever it's called, the new like Russian Fallout thing, and then they were like. They their character killed a robot and was like, "Take that, you filthy gearhead!" And then they started crying. They're like, "I can't do this anymore."
Oh, come on.
Oh my god.
Well,
It's like that's honestly like a real life horror story. Is that people like simp for aliens
robots.
and aliens and robots over humans? It's like, oh god. I hope aliens aren't real.
You know, that was a pretty quick campaign. If you guys want, we could keep going and do a little bit of bigs. I don't know.
Might as well. I'm feeling awake.
Yeah.
But it is 1 a.m. Just so you know.
Yeah. But yeah. Whatever you guys want to do. We don't have to finish bigs, of course.
I'm curious. Oh, let me know how Niebuhr gets Atomic Hearts in the mail today. Let me know if it's good, because I'm kind of curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, chat's down for
Down for doing some big fishing? I can do some big fishing. Yeah, everyone else's campaigns are pretty darn quick, I gotta say. Yeah, it's pretty chill music, right? It's kind of nice elevator type music.
I see what people. Someone was saying that he has the best theme. It's like robot music to chill and study to.
I can imagine studying to this music.
I love that guy who does the classical music compilations and he names them something funny. Where he's like,
Oh yeah, when you're
Classical
heading over
music.
to the Holy Land to retake it.
yeah, there's that. There's like classical music when you're a villain from the 18th century plotting revenge against your enemies. Of course, yeah, I need that.
Yeah, they always have like the perfect image to go along with it too.
Although, honestly, like, editing chapters to certain kinds of music is pretty nice.
It's perfect. I just can't do work without some music or something in the background.
I was editing, that's strategic. I don't spoil anything. I was editing a cave section to Oblivion's cave ambience, and then I was editing, like, the valleys to, the, like, Oblivion like overworld ambient,
Perfect.
and then the fight.
The fight, yes.
The fight. I was editing to Burzum.
Oh, nice.
Right? That kind of fits.
Some metal. Yeah, perfect.
I'm so happy with the last chapter of that book.
Yeah, I'm so glad.
I'm really pumped about it. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's
Hell
good.
yeah.
It's good. Took longer than I wanted it to, but it's done and it's good. And it took me less time than my last book, and that's kind of what I'm shooting for. I want to be able to not like, not that speed is the goal, but like I want to have books of, significant quality come out quicker.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to be able to produce them quicker.
It's same. I want to get into the knack of drawing up pages quicker without losing any quality. Right now I average like a page a day, which, is decent, but I'd rather average more like 2 pages a day, or at least like 1.5,
Yeah, I remember I saw some interview with it was on like Shadiversity, like Brandon Sanderson, I think his name is, some author, and he was like, his advice was like, it's totally disconnected from like actually what you should be doing as like as an author, right? Because he's always had like a publisher and stuff, so he doesn't, But anyway, he was like, oh, you should write like 4 books in a year and just publish them all out. And I was like, how the fuck? And he was like, oh, you're editing everything yourself, so maybe 3 years or three books in a year. And I was like, you don't know how much time editing takes. Writing,
oh man,
writing happens real fast. If you have, if you're like me and you just have a ton of ideas like swirling around in your head, it's like as fast as the keyboard will go is kind of how you write sometimes. Although it's different writing a book and a short story too, because like a book is like a puzzle and you don't know all the pieces.
Yeah, basically.
Because like you can't just do stuff. You have to kind of like have some amount of structure planned out. But like I naturally write organically, so when you write a short story, most of it is in the edit. But you can kind of write, with a short story, nothing's gonna come back to bite you really.
Yes. Yeah.
So if you write organically, it's fine. But like writing a book, you kind of need to like hybridize your style to,
Yeah, I gotta work on some sort of outline or at least bullet points of like what's gonna happen.
Because this was a fucking nightmare.
You're right.
Actually, I'd be more specific. This was a fucking nightmare. Like the days of the week section. This was a fucking nightmare. This much.
Okay.
Took like that might have been like of the year it took me to edit, that could have been 4 or 5 months was that. I had like all the chapters like on the floor, like pacing around, like printed out on the floor, like a crazy person trying to figure out what order things go in, and like.
What's up with the tail?
And then like, how do you categorize sentiments? Like, how do you even like, not categorize, how do you catalog them? How do you know when you've used sentiments? And it's like, you know by just reading through the whole thing again and then again. Which is not an efficient system, as it turns out.
Adam needs a private writing club.
Gamma's the only theme without lyrics? Interesting.
Oh, so Big has a song and that has lyrics? I don't actually know what Big's song is at the end. Pollywag, Rug, Powell. Alright, let me see what I got here. That's his ex? Oh! Oh. Okay.
I mean, like...
Sonic! What's up? No, talk to Sonic. talk? Tails?
Oh, did you check if the bunny flies by?
The missing Chaos Emeralds.
I think the bunny would have already flew by.
Mm-hmm. But you didn't look.
No. I wasn't facing that direction.
Somewhere in the city.
Brandon Sanderson's a beast. It's inhuman. The speedy cranks stuff out. I don't know. I think if you have an editor who's good and who like knows what you want your stuff to end up like, you could write so fucking much.
I think it's ready to go out.
Because I finished writing Slayer in the Wide Valley less than a year. And that was with like consideration to different stuff, and like actually I edited some of the chapters before moving on to make sure I knew what I wanted it to do.
Yeah. We were also like working on Horizon Quest like around the same time.
Yeah, well, I guess I was working on a lot of stuff.
Oh no. Can I not like just push over this car?
Oh no, I finished writing. What am I talking about? I finished writing Slayer in the Wide Valley like after like 5
No,
months.
must be Knuckles being on. Yeah, most of the time you spent
4.
just editing it.
Because
and, like,
I remember
polishing
I
it
was
up.
originally trying to write 3 books in a year, and then I was like, or 3 novellas in a year, and then I ended up finishing that at the point I should have had it already edited, you know? So that would have been like 4 months. And then I spent 8 plus change, probably. I don't know. I don't want to even think about how long it took me. But I'll think about how long it took me after after I write my next book, and then I can compare and feel good about how much faster I went.
Ooh.
But a lot of the book only exists once you've edited, you know? Like some of the best parts you add when you're editing.
Oh, for sure.
So it's like,
somewhere in the city where you can go down into the sewer.
but like if you divide up like the labor, like there's some big authors that like Tom Clancy did this where he had a team, and like some, you know how there's like some chapters that you kind of don't want to write because you're like it's kind of just in between something I want to do, you know, but it needs to be there for transition. He would have he would have several authors, and then he in a team, and he'd be like, I don't want to write this chapter, and so he'd name the chapter and tell them what it was supposed to be about, and then he would tell someone else to write it. It's like, alright. Seems a bit extreme, but sometimes that's how people get out a ton of books super fast. It's like, you know, like Stephen King, he said it was like conversation with George R.R. Martin, he was like, oh, I write 17 pages a day.
Oh my gosh.
And then George R.R. Martin was like, how is it even possible? And he was like, well, you know, there's books and then there's books, right? So it's like, instead of having a Kilgore Trout, he just puts out the shitty books that he shouldn't make. Like,
I guess we all have our own methods, huh?
yeah, his method is so much brand recognition that he just makes money and everything.
God, I'm so huge. Could just ruin this store.
You know-
Better not cross me, buddy.
You know, in fact, I would say that you're big.
I am. Alright, where am I supposed to go? I can't move this car to get into the sewer.
Oh, someone says lift the car. I don't know if you can lift the car. I spent 1 to 2 years on my first 2 books. This latest one has been in the works for 5 or so years. I've been working on other projects in that time. 2 in that time. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh!
Okay, I just had to get in the right spot for it to actually work.
Big strong.
Yeah. Huh. I don't think I can jump that high.
Can you double jump?
I
Can you
can't
crouch jump?
imagine that Big would have a double jump.
Can you use your fishing line to pull yourself up like a grappling hook?
That's a question.
I suspect not, but you know.
Yep. Well,
Try fishing in the water.
I think it's a tad too shallow. Go over here. Ah.
Well, I always say if you're worried about taking too long to finish a project, you can just compare yourself to George R. R. Martin, who took 15 years for the first Game of Thrones book. I'm sure he was doing other stuff at the time, but when you read the first chapter of Game of Thrones, it just feels like...
Man, this hallway is quite tight when you're playing big. Oh, hello. Oh, I'm up on the thingy for Twinkle Park.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I didn't think it would lead up here, but no, whatever. Alright, fish 4 and catch Froggy! Where are you? Oh, there he is, over there. Let me just reel that back. Oh man, it takes a while to reel it back, huh? I should have thought more carefully about this. There.
Definitely believer in long and delicate editing process for fine-tuning. Wish I could afford an editor. I don't know. I feel like having an editor would be like...
Huh. I don't know why it's going in that direction towards the wall.
Is there a button you can press to cancel?
Oh, if only. Oh god, it's stuck.
Trisha managed to soft lock herself.
What's going on? What's wrong with this thing? Isn't it just supposed to be a fishing game? Is it really that hard to not get a fishing rod mechanic stuck on the wall?
Why don't you press other buttons?
I have to reel it in.
How do you know that you can't press other buttons to cancel?
It's only a 2-button game, first of all. That's how.
Janky fishing at your service.
It's completely stuck on the wall. What the heck?
He only writes on his... George R. R. Martin only writes on his insanely old 40-year-old computer.
What the heck is going on?
Oh, there you go.
I don't want him. He can go fuck himself.
Oh, Gurky, not you.
It won't reel back in.
Gurky, no.
It won't work. Okay.
You're not a fish.
Alright, that's what the restart button is for. It's fine. Alright.
Oh, he's a fat boy, huh?
Yeah. Will I drown if I fish underwater? Is there drowning mechanics in this game?
No.
You don't know. Why are you answering?
So I'm so smart.
Okay.
I think you just can't fish underwater.
Boo. Oh, there's drowning mechanics. Okay. I had to be sure. Oh,
Can you, like, fight?
I don't know. I would assume that I could jump on his head.
Can you fish him?
No.
What did you press to pick up a car?
That was just X. Okay, maybe if it's far enough out, it won't get stuck to the wall. Come on, you bastard.
That's something people said.
Oh god, the camera is like... It's like watching my own doom.
He also doesn't write a song of Ice and Fire. It took me a minute to figure out what ASOIAF was when he travels often. Yeah. I've heard other authors cite that as a reason that, like, during COVID they wrote so much.
They shouldn't have walls in this game.
No walls?
If it doesn't work, then what am I supposed to do?
So I'm starting to see why people hate this campaign. You want to pull in the opposite direction.
I am.
While reeling in.
I am reeling.
Careful. You don't want to break it.
What am I?
I don't know. Let it.
I got him. Right. I didn't get him?
You broke
What?
the line. What do you mean?
You can break the line?
Every fishing game you can break the line. That
What do you
was
mean every fishing game? Not in Sonic Frontiers.
I played one fishing game, and you could break the line in it.
Okay. To be fair, I did let it give a little slack. It just didn't do anything.
Final Fantasy 15, you could break the line.
Well, Jason didn't mention that.
Jordan.
Jordan. You know, if your line is so delicate that it breaks from lifting a, like, 2-ounce fish, you got other problems.
Every fisherman in the United States is like, oh yeah?
That's not a good mechanic. What if I just want to win fast? Where's Frog? Oh, how do I cancel? God damn it. Oh, fuck. I'm in hell. It takes so long to reel in the fucking thing. And I can't cancel.
You could restart.
Yeah, I guess that's what the restart is for. It's for when you accidentally reel it in. And I can't move the camera. It's terrible.
Happy March 10th day, by the way. What happens on March 10th?
At the end of the world.
Oh.
And are we stuck on the wall already? Okay.
You know, May the 4th is Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with me. Oh,
It's not working.
they won't let you Canada?
You bastards! You knew your game didn't work.
Mario Day! Really? Oh, I see. Yeah, I see. I see it now. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry. Mario. Mar 10. The I. The one is the I. Mario. It's me, Mario. Restarting costs lives.
Twinkle Park.
What? Since when?
I don't know.
What am I supposed to do if the game breaks?
I mean, hate it more, which I guess is everybody else's solution.
I see why people don't like this campaign. It makes sense now. Camera, can you move? God damn it. This is horrible. Why is it looking at me? I want to look at the fish.
Jordan, I don't think you have a secret technique, by the way. As soon as Froggy grabs on, immediately pull back the joystick in the direction of the line opposite Froggy while pulling the reel in button. Isn't that just like what the game tells you to do? That's like every fishing game, isn't it? You just...
You didn't tell me about the line breaking.
What? Sorry, second part of his advice. Keep pulling the proper direction. Be careful not to let it overheat. I thought that you knew that was what was going to happen at the top of the thing.
I gave it a little bit of slack, but it didn't make that much of a difference.
Well, it went down.
I mean, you know what I mean, though. Like, does the game really want you to, like, reel it in for this long?
Well, you're making progress. It's coming in closer.
Is it?
Yeah.
It feels like
It's
nothing
getting
is
away
happening.
from you because you're pushing the wrong direction.
Am I? What
think-
direction is opposite to... Because I just assume that I'm supposed to
I
go
think-
in the opposite direction based on, like, the camera.
No, you're supposed to push the direction that the fish is, I think.
But the fish is going all over the fucking place.
Yeah, that's why it's a game. You know what I mean?
The camera is also going all over the place. So is the opposite direction towards its tail or towards its head?
Towards its tails. Because, like, you're imagining that you're... Yeah, because you gotta pull the fish, and the fish is trying to swim away.
Yeah,
So-
but you're pulling it by its head.
Yeah, but don't think about, like... That's too much logic. Yeah, so you're, like, kind of... Yeah. Yeah, you got it. And, like, looking at the direction that fish is moving the joystick, yeah. So even though you couldn't possibly be pulling it from the opposite side, you are.
Okay.
Yeah. I believe it's getting closer.
I don't know if it is. It kind of just looks like it's stuck in the wall. I don't know if I'm making any progress here. Oh, so it just like skips.
Wow.
That's a really long time to catch a fish.
Imagine making 980 gold on a fish.
Oh, now the camera's stuck in this position again, so I gotta move to a different spot so the camera moves. Wonderful.
Can you start aiming your fish thing and have the camera change that way?
No, it doesn't change. It just like...
Are you sure? I think it does.
Well, you see, I also can't cancel the fish line, so once it's like out in the water, I'm fucked. Not far enough. So do I just have to like exit game rather than restart? Okay, so this is a waste of time.
Is there more info about the new Armored Core?
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
I would love to sink my teeth into like a really detailed mech RPG. Changing out parts, customizing my mech. That'd be fucking cool. There was some like game, was it like Space Rangers or something, where you could, there was an RTS section and you could like build custom mechs for your army, and then like, yeah, and then you can just restart.
Ah,
Or
well,
quit. All you have to do is walk back in through the door. So
Well, there's the... No, get away. Fuck you. No! Ugh. It takes so long to catch a fish that it's just a waste of time.
Welcome to
I have to only catch the froggy. Otherwise, it's just I'm gonna be here for a million years.
man.
If they made it quicker, I wouldn't care. I would catch all the fish. But because they made it such a drag, I can't.
Oh, that right there.
What?
Whatever you just did is you're supposed to tug it a little bit to get their attention.
Like that?
I don't know. You made it wiggle.
That is like barely, not even like my control really. It's like 90% camera just moving on its own.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Jordan says he can do the entirety of Big's campaign in less than 30 minutes.
Well, then you take the controller.
He also says if I could take the controller, I would. Isn't he off to the left?
He's right there.
Oh, okay. I thought the other thing was him. Yeah, I thought that was him.
Oh my god, I hate this camera.
I like how in Mario it's a physical thing you could kill. Like you could murder a Lakitu as revenge.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
It's gonna be a while, folks.
You know what would be fucking incredible? A Mario level where a giant fish eats Lakitu, and then you have the choice between first-person Mario or the camera running away from you in the fish's mouth. So you have to like chase. You have to go through the level like chasing after the camera.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
And if you're too slow, the camera will get away from you, and you'll be like really tiny and can't see what you're doing. Or you have to switch to first person and be in hell.
Look at that shitty JPEG they put over the sky. I mean... Or don't look, either way.
What? Oh, the sky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you have more important things to do, it's fine.
Somebody's a cranky wanky. It's slated for September and October, but before Elden Ring DLC, supposedly from a few articles. So Elden Ring DLC is happening first, or the game is happening first?
Ah,
Space JPG, yeah.
this is... I can't even... God. The stick doesn't even move all the way. Look. It's not moving. Like, what is this? Some glitchy stuff over here.
Yeah. I am enjoying watching you be bad. Unfortunately, I'm also bad, so I can't really like help you out.
I'm not being bad. This is how they want you to play the game.
No, I know. No, I'm just kidding. Don't hurt me. Whew. Gabe is heading off. Good night, Gabe.
Good
Thanks
night,
for hanging
Gabe.
out.
You didn't even... Yeah, I don't think you even said Gabe. The Jen was in the chat.
I did. Well, I'll say it now. Gabe's in the
Fucking
chat.
fish comes in from nowhere off screen to take the bait. It's the only way I know how to cancel.
Oh, Armored
The
Core is coming
fishing line.
before the DLC. Nice. I've heard that Armored Core was a linear game, which I guess is like fine. I know you can be more polished with like a linear game, and like I enjoy Earth Defense Force, so you know. But I do like the lack of pressure of just exploring a world and doing stuff. But if you have an open world mech game, you've got like some. It's got to be like post-apocalyptic for you to have enough danger for you to be doing stuff in.
No, you don't like that? That wasn't a good enough line for you?
You have to get closer to him, I think.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
It would be helpful if I could actually move the fucking bait once it's in the water.
mod in spear fishing. Just kill it.
Good idea.
Yeah.
I don't want you. Your perspective is all fucked up.
Welcome to Twinkle
How do you
Park.
change the reel-in speed?
You don't. You just die.
Well, Jordan says there's 2 reel-in speeds.
There's only 2 buttons and I pressed both of them. I don't know what controller you're using.
It's so cranky.
Whose fault is that?
Do you want to go to bed? It's 1:30.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
No.
Trisha's replaced sleep with rage.
It doesn't even float like a real bobble would. It just sinks and then gets stuck in the wall. Because they didn't figure out the physics. And then this random motherfucker just decides that he wants it.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
And waste all my time. There better not be like some bullshit clause that I have to catch every fucking fish in the pond before I'm allowed to catch Froggy.
Never also uses rage instead of coffee. You know what I've been wanting to play forever? Seaman. So there's 2 buttons, one of them is fast and one of them is slow.
Okay.
We'll do the fast one.
You know what? Hitting exit game is faster. Why did the camera move over there? God.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Guess what chat says? Jordan says he finds this fun.
Well, at least somebody's having fun.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Like he finds this campaign fun.
Yeah. I think it would have been fun if the fishing mechanic worked.
So,
It changed the camera, so I don't know.
oh,
Thank you for the teeth. Got him.
ooh, we did it.
Yeah, whatever. Well,
Now what happens? The frog like slips out of your dumb paws and you have to catch him 7 more times.
well, you see, what happens is I get a scalpel, and I remove the gem.
Is that what happens? It's good to know.
Yep. That's how it goes. God, he's too big. Just go through the door. Please. For the love of God. There she is! They're running! Oh, I can't move the camera. There she is. See her? Do you see her?
Yeah, yeah.
She's there! What is she doing in this game? What is she doing in this game? I don't understand.
So as it turns out, Trisha's not crazy.
Okay. Anyway. Yeah. What is this thing?
It's good to know what she looks like because I was not going to Google Sonic Cream.
Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, the fucking collision.
Oh.
Ah. Oh, it's the ice stone. Okay. Alright. Whatever you say, Big. How many of these fishing things do they got? Please say 2.
Oh, it's just a cameo?
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
It's the creepiest cameo that you can possibly get of Cream. Because, like, you see her for a split second and you're like, oh my god! What was that? And then she just disappears into the sky. And then you think that you've gone crazy. Oh. Oh, okay.
Apparently it's a cameo just in DX, maybe? Is he too fat to get picked up by the wind?
No. Nobody's too fat to get picked up by wind. If it's a tornado.
Oh, did we finally get to open this?
Yep. We can fish in a new spot now.
Very exciting. Are you excited? You liked the first fishing spot so much.
At least I know which button is the fast. Oh, I got another power.
Fat restraining girdle.
You've discovered the life belt. It keeps you afloat when you're in water. To
Okay,
swim
that'll
under
help with the
water,
camera.
Press the jump button when afloat.
His eyes.
He's staring into your soul. Oh,
Hey, blast away. Fishing equals peak gameplay.
so, is that it? Is there nothing else to see? Oh wait, there's a little pathway over here. No, go up. Go up.
Cool.
Go up.
Big ladder time?
Ice cap. So, while Sonic and friends are snowboarding in this level, I get to fish.
Use the boulders to break the ice. So I guess push the boulder into the water and onto the ice. Just walk into it.
I don't think that's how you do it.
Jordan says just break the pond in front of you when you get into the level.
Yeah, just break it. How?
Push the boulder better.
Oh god, I hate it.
Or just stand on fragile ice.
Okay. But I don't... Okay. Alright.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I know. Hang on. Oh, that didn't count? Okay. Oh. Oh, God. I guess I have to walk into... Yep. Oh, nope. That didn't work either. Hang on. Okay. Alright.
Can you point blank fish him?
I can't. It won't let me.
360 fish. Ooh.
Really? Alright.
Is there like a pseudo stealth system for the fishing?
That's not bad music. I'll give it that much.
Yeah.
Very peaceful ice cappy zone.
So we haven't announced the tiers yet, but for the Horizon Quest Kickstarter, my book is going to be a tier. My new book. Fantasy.
Yeah, it's all fantasy stuff.
Something funny.
Cool.
I can't even see where he's going. I got
Nice.
it. Alright.
Use the force on that one.
Now what am I gonna do?
He sounds upset.
Bad.
Yeah, I don't know why. That was perfect. In fact, I deserve an applause in chat. Thank you.
Please clap.
Please clap.
Apparently you're halfway.
Cool. Oh, so there's only 4 fishing areas? That's not bad at all. I can finish that.
Blast Away gave you 3 claps.
Thank you, thank you.
Godspeed says easy. Correct, yes, very easy. Ah, Just Choi has matched Blast Away with 3 claps. Godspeed's is more modest, more moderate, and going 2 claps.
Oh.
No, he's got my little buddy.
I'm going to beat the fuck out of you, Tails. Oh gosh. Why did they make his eyes like that? Oh jeez.
Oh, now what am I gonna do?
Love him and squeeze him and call him George. Is George what he was gonna name the rabbit? You have mice and men.
Oh, I have no idea. Alright, let me consult the orb. I imagine at some point I'll have to go fish in that waterfall pond.
Go to Station Square. You may find something.
Well, if you say so. You are my deity,
Whoa.
who I listen to without question.
Never really went overboard with the claps.
Whoa.
What do we got here? I'll count them up for you, so you know how enthusiastic.
It must be pretty enthusiastic then.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 claps.
Sonic!
That robot! I better go after Amy!
What robot?
Clearly a Hobbit fan. 13.
Oh, yeah.
So the number of dwarves plus Gandalf.
There he is. God, he's beautiful. So elegant. Shaking that ass.
Jordan says he clapped more, but I don't see his claps.
Oh. Are you a
I see
clap
me-
denier?
I see one which says message retracted. It's like a top secret clap.
Alrighty. Where
I wonder how much you have to clap for
is the froggy?
YouTube to like auto delete your message as spam.
I have no idea, man. All I can say is it's a good thing we have on live chat. Where is he? We got some interesting
There's a cave
fish.
under there.
You think I'm supposed to go under? I don't know, man.
Maybe there's a cove under the water that's like you can fish in there.
Oh man, it's times like these I really wish I could move the camera so I could actually see. But I guess that's too much to ask.
He's close to the start.
I didn't see him.
Neither did
Oh, there's a orb that I consult about my life.
The frog you are looking for is up ahead.
Up ahead? That could literally mean anything.
There's a Pokemon out there.
Alright.
Oh!
Oh, that doesn't count? I think that should have counted.
He looks like such a dork with these sandals.
Yes. I mean, have you heard him speak? I think dork is a perfect way of describing what they're going for.
You know what dork is, I don't know if this is true. I've heard this, that a whale's penis is called a dork.
Alright, let me try getting further back.
Big is supposed to be chill. Well, we all see how that went.
No!
Something's biting.
Where are you going?
If you snap the line, is it game over?
I don't know. Probably. Big doesn't seem like the type of cat who would have more than one fishing line. You know, avid fisher? No way.
I got a fish.
Yeah, congratulations. Too bad it doesn't matter. Alright, I keep on putting my finger on the right stick as though that's gonna do anything.
Cool. Patricia.
Does he
Used
he
to
see
real
it?
games with camera.
Something's biting. Froggy.
Nice.
Yay! I did it!
Speed running.
Not too bad.
What they don't show you is Big eating those fish alive.
Froggy?
Wow, if that's true, I'm never calling anyone a dork now? Why, you don't want to call someone a whalecock?
No, hold on there. Come back, please. Give me my friend back. I'm begging you, please.
Boings.
I typed in dork into brave, and it was like stupid, inept, or foolish person. Second definition, the penis.
The penis.
I'm gonna type in whale dork and see if it's true. It's in Urban Dictionary. I think it's not true.
Man, that would be like a funny archaic word to use. In like,
Froggy?
he pulled out his dork.
This doesn't look familiar to me at all.
Oh my god, is he gonna fish in Eggman's pool?
Smells like
Is that like
froggies around
the final
somewhere.
boss?
Think I'll see what's behind this door.
No, it is definitely not true.
Oh, it's not a whale penis.
No.
It's just a normal penis.
Wikipedia is like, there are many sources, but no reliable ones that mention whales. In fact, the only site that states dork is a word for a whale's penis is either MySpace pages, user-edited sites, or similar sites, which are obviously unfit sources for Wikipedia.
Indeed. Heavy metal fishing over here.
Jordan says that there are pot leaves at Big's house.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Those wide open eyes.
Alrighty then. Okay. Come on. This way.
A friend of mine dated a guy who smoked so much pot that his sweat smelled like pot.
Oh my
Or
god.
tasted like pot.
Okay. I don't think the had froggy in it, right? No, it didn't. Alright. Let's keep going.
That guy's like, that guy's brain just like
Oh, we
melted.
filled this up with water.
Hmm.
It all makes sense now. Oh, there he is!
Break the glass.
Ah, there's Froggy. Looks like he needs my help.
Oh god.
I'm not really sure how this is working. Is this supposed to be glass?
Whee! He's so excited to go get Froggy. Whoa. Alright, there he is. Where'd he go? Oh god, his hammer. Where is he?
I heard something about like the
There he is.
I heard something about the UK's government was like putting Lord of the Rings on like a watch list. Like people who buy Lord of the Rings are supposed to be terrorists or something.
Oh my god, you're kidding.
Don't like Rings of Power? Why not? It's kind of wild because the UK, like he's British, like it's a British author.
Where are you going? You going this way? You're going to get stuck on the wall? Yeah? Yeah? You want to get stuck on the wall? Alright. Let me try to back up a bit more. Oh,
I thought he did it.
he did, but he let go.
What? He's not allowed to do that. What?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm not sexy enough for him.
Froggy always goes for the line, he just misses sometimes.
I guess the idea is I'm tugging too hard? Is that it? I'll try being softer.
Something's biting. Froggy.
Got him. Alright, I win.
Not too bad. Yeah. We're together again at last, huh? Huh?
Oh my
That's
god, even
right.
Big is gonna get a flashback sequence.
Where am I? Froggy?
You think they actually got a voice actor for Big, or did they just like grab some guy in the studio like, I want you to do a really ridiculous voice? Perfect. Here's $5 million.
Is it alright for me to be here? So do you trust me?
You're wrong to
So
trust me.
these are the 7 emeralds.
There's so many pauses between the sentences.
You get what I mean by this is easy now.
Yeah.
Could it be? The servers are the 7 Chaos Emeralds, unified by one that is the controller. The 7 Chaos. The controller itself. Could this be the emerald that controls the 7 Chaos?
Jesus Christ, dude.
Okay. Man, his eyes are opened like God.
I don't like the looks of this place. If something happens now, there's no point to
Oh, I
us
missed your
rescuing you.
message, Joseph. But yeah, that's a solid assessment of the UK.
Oh, what did he say?
You can get UK is a police state where you can get arrested for social media posts, but if you're the right skin color, you can get away with murder.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Emergency alert has been cancelled. Resuming monorail operations.
Yeah, the UK is fucked. There's a couple countries that are like super fucked. Germany, of course.
Use the monorail to get out of the ship.
I have a lot of friends that go to Europe for shows and like festivals and stuff.
How do I activate the monorail? Oh, okay, there we go.
Everybody's got a story about like Somalians or Syrians attacking them. And there's
Yeah,
like
it's brutal.
there's like really strict like weapon laws, so you can't even really carry a knife, so you just kind of have to like know how to fight. Like my friend was showing me like a picture. He's like, I don't know. He's like taking a picture with like this guy. I had met him, whatever. He's
Oh,
like
there's the tornado.
he's like one of those guys where like you just take like when he was born, someone just clicked the corner of his picture and just dragged it out. You know, he's just like big. Like he's not jacked or anything. I guess he's just a large person. Like you don't realize that he's tall until you get right next to him, kind of thing. But he got attacked by like I don't know, like 3 Somalians who were trying to rob him in Sweden,
Right.
and then he just like
New kung fu.
You're trying to
no that guy didn't know how to fight, but he was just so much bigger than them. And he like slammed their head into the wall. Like he was in an alleyway when they got him, so he just kept on slamming them into walls, and then they ran away.
Ah.
And his like ribs are all bruised, and his like my friend had a picture with him, and his face has like some bruises on it, and he's like smiling in the picture. But I'm like, what happened? And he was like, oh well, he went through Sweden. I was like, yeah.
Man, that is brutal.
As you do.
As you do. There he goes. Okay. I see.
All right, and now for the frog.
What, you want the frog too?
The frog.
That being said, I do think the world is like getting better.
What?
Once you get your tail, it'll be complete and ultra strong.
He needs the frog? Are you sure he needs the frog? Okay. I guess I'm fishing Froggy through chaos.
Interesting.
Yeah, whatever.
The first step is people like realizing that it's like
Oh, am I doing it while Sonic is fighting him? I love how the music picks up. Yeah, the music cue is the best. Oh god.
Froggy? I'll save you. Don't worry, Pally.
So, he's your friend, eh? No sweat. I'll get him back. Watch me.
Fun fact, the triggers can move the camera.
Really?
If that's true, I can't believe you're just telling us this now.
Don't worry, we'll get you back.
Ugh.
I would never imagine they would ever map anything to the triggers in these types of games.
Aim for the fog and cast your lure.
They do not.
The whole pendulum thing, it exists to an extent, but I heard a lot of people worried about
You know,
the pendulum swinging back and
I
etc.
don't even know.
I don't think it necessarily always does. Like if you build a stable like
Why? Why did the camera turn around 360? Alright.
I think if you build a stable society, I don't think the pendulum necessarily needs to swing. Because there's certain stuff where, like, if you just have a concrete moral fiber for your country, even people that are, like, super extreme one way or the other will still adhere to, you know? I don't know. I think the pendulum is going to swing the other way and then stay there. More than likely.
I don't think this is working. Unless there's a way for me to move this thing up and down, I don't know what they're expecting me to do.
Yeah, can you?
Oh well, now I can't move it at all.
Oh, you can fish the Chaos Emeralds out of him. I get it.
Yeah, but I can't. Because it's not working.
Let's see what chat says.
Oh, it's doing that thing where, like, it won't let me move my joystick.
So,
I hit? Are you sure?
Sure, alright. That works. I wasn't even looking.
Was he taking damage? Is that what it was trying to say?
I won't let them take you
Oh, whatever.
away.
When chaos comes close to you, that's your chance to cast your line.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Go on and get out of here. I'll do the rest.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Come, little bunny. Time to get a move
That-
on.
Is that the end of his campaign? That is super weird. Alright.
Huh? What?
Is he just gonna steal Tails' plane?
But I don't know the first thing about it. Oh well, I'll give it a try anyway.
That seems dangerous.
Yeah, I'll just get into this plane. It's probably easy. And then he just, like, goes vertically down into the sea.
Yeah.
Fly!
Joseph is like, in the USA, deep blue cities have declining birth rates while birth rates in rural areas are getting higher. Yeah, I mean, if you've ever been, like, kind of immersed in that whole culture, it doesn't really have a lot of stability to it. Like,
Well, this is big song, I guess.
and like, if you look at, like, I don't know, there's like that whole, like, traditional living thing where it's like, you know, be happy and healthy and have lots of kids is like the whole message, and it's like so much stronger than like be depressed and like feel shitty.
I'd rather be happy. Thank you.
Although, yeah, I mean,
Alright, Supersonic. Woo. We did it. I guess that'll probably end the stream, though.
yeah.
We'll save the Supersonic boss fight for last, for the next stream.
Happy story time, definitely. Camera controls don't work during boss fights, but otherwise, you can use movement of the The song is actually being sung by Froggy.
I love that headcanon. Thank you.
Good game. Stream tomorrow?
Maybe. Yeah.
Wait, what's tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Saturday.
Yeah, so
Or well, today, quote unquote.
Yeah. So we'll do Sonic tomorrow, and then... Oh, thank you. Fun as always. Dumbo Pingu, thank you so much. So yeah, we'll do Sonic tomorrow, and then Sunday we're gonna do Magic. Woo!
Wow, wow.
It's wow.
That's what I said.
You said wow.
No. I said it right. You're making fun of me.
Okay. The deeper voice is big. Is it a duet?
I didn't even notice the two voices. Let me listen. Oh, there is two voices.
That's incredible.
I love that.
That's a fantastic ending. Ooh, I'm heading down to LA to work Sunday, so I won't be there. Sorry. I'm sorry, you have to head down to LA.
Yeah.
Oof. Oh shit. He's got the
He's
bitches.
got the bitches. Yo. He gets around.
He's fishing in the pool, and they're both like, okay, you do you have a handler?
Do you need an adult?
Happy story. I'm gonna make a video about this because I thought it was. I just remembered it when we were like streaming the other day, but maybe I should just make it into a video where like the girl was like pissed that her roommate was like. I was in
Oh, you already told that story.
Yeah.
In the Sonic Adventure
Right.
live streams.
Right. No, I know. But I'm gonna make that into a video. There was one thing I remembered that was funny where she was like, he has a fetish for monogamy. She was like mad about them dating. That was one thing I forgot. You know.
Right.
I was asking my friend about that because he was there, and he remembered a few details too. Happy story. I already told the thing about the couple that was getting married.
Yeah. You do another wedding story. The last wedding that we went to, that was quite nice. Classic story of like childhood friends grew up together.
Oh, that's right.
Fell in love, and we went to their wedding. And it was just super sweet and wholesome, and everyone was having fun. It's just good stuff. That's the ideal perfect wedding, right?
Yeah, my cousin met this girl when he was little, going on vacation to this farm, and they would like run around in the fields and just kind of enjoy nature together. And it was someone that they'd see every year because they'd coordinate their vacations so that they would have someone to play with, and it was just, you know, like the parents got along fine and whatever. And then he like goes to college and he ends up kind of near where she is. So then he's like making excuses to go see her and stuff, and then they start.
Oh, bye, Jordan. Have a good night.
Yeah. Have
Anyway,
a good night.
Continue.
Have safe travels because California. Oh, fuck.
Yes, right.
True enough.
True enough.
California's so weird. I remember we went there for vacation, and like the smoothies are about like 30% better for like a 100%, 120% like
Price increase.
Yeah. Like people will charge you like $17 for a smoothie without like
That's California
without
prices.
remorse. And then there's like, I saw a bunch of like super like emaciated people, like regular people, but they were on some kind of diet to cut, and they're walking around like shirtless, and I can just kind of tell that they don't have enough calories, and they're just like walking around shirtless, like really have that posture where they're like super stiff and a little jittery, where they kind of imagine everybody's looking at them, you know, It's like when you know someone's a famous person because they're expecting people to be looking at them, and they have that certain kind of quickness to them, where they're like looking around and they kind of pose themselves as though they're a celebrity.
Right.
You can kind of recognize people that way, but some people who just don't act like that, you just can't recognize them because they don't expect to get recognized. But yeah.
Right.
But yeah, it was a bunch of people like that, and then they like, and I was like looking at this one guy because he was just like just acting weird, and I was just like staring at him, and then he notices me like staring at him, and I don't break eye contact. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, why are you acting weird? And then he like he looks back at me, and then it looks like he feels better. You know what I mean? Like it looks like I like helped him somehow. Like he liked that I was staring at him, and then he looks like happier, and I was like, oh, that's a weird thing. It's a weird kind of person. I was just like noticing how like I don't know, just he's kind of like sunburned in like a weird way, where his skin tone is all like, I don't know, just strange.
Everyone's just turning into aliens over there.
Yeah, and like his skin was like real tight to his muscles.
It's like the fucking Tamaranians just all turning orange.
And he wasn't orange, he was more like green.
Oh.
Very lightly green, a little bit.
That's really odd, yeah.
Green and like brown, maybe? I don't know how to describe it. Like green and gray and brown kind of thing.
So actual alien.
Well, I mean, he's like a white guy. It's just like,
okay.
He was just.
No, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like the actual colors of an alien is
Yeah.
like silver and green.
No, he put stuff on his skin. I think I think he like had some kind of like tanning oil, maybe. I don't know what was going on with that guy.
I wouldn't know.
But yeah, it was weird because he had like cut muscles, but then he had like his chest was like kind of like saggy. Like he didn't have like chest muscles to go with everything else because he doesn't work out. He just starves himself to like be more muscular or to be more like cut. Rather.
Yeah, it's a technique.
It's a weird place.
Yeah, weird place to be in.
And everybody was like real like anxious to be calm, if that makes sense.
Just looking for a way out in life.
Everybody was, it was weird. People were like at places like acting as though they were like filming something. I don't know. Like everybody's kind of acted like someone was looking at them all the time. It's weird. I don't know.
All the drugs making them paranoid.
I don't know. Just having smoothies and stuff.
What
And,
are
like,
they putting in these smoothies?
When people go up to the counter, they like act like they have this big presentation, you know? they're like
I will have.
They're like, hi, I'd like this for like, you know, and then you know what else
Oh
I'd
gee,
like?
I hope no one accidentally discovers me.
So it's like, so I'd go up and be like, hey, can I have a strawberry banana smoothie with some chocolate chips in it? And then they'd be like, yeah, sure. But then the other people go like, hey, you know what I'd like? Yeah, I'll tell you what I'd like. I'd like strawberry and banana. And you know what? Could you do me a favor? Could you put chocolate? I don't know who would want that, but you know, that's what I mean is like they would just act weird. Like they would act like they're at an audition when they talk to everybody. That's weird.
Yeah.
And then like people had this weird way of acting like they know you, and I'm like, and I even said to a couple people like, oh, you don't know me. It's just like weird how people like, I don't know. It's like, it's not like friendly. It's like overly. It's like
they want something from you type thing.
Yeah, it was like like kind of like a beggy kind of charisma where they're like desperate for whatever. I don't know.
That makes me quite uncomfortable. Yeah. Mostly because I'm not a social person, so I don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
But no, I know exactly what you mean though.
It was kind of nice though, I guess. I mean, the smoothies were good, but not
$17 good.
No, not $17 good.
That smoothie's gotta blow your balls off at $17.
They were good. That was also the first time someone went, "Oh, you mean acai?" And I was like, "Listen,
listen, buddy.
Listen, we speak English over here. It's a kai."
Yeah. Anyways,
the weather's gonna be horrible, so I'll have to drive slow. Don't get me started on the gas prices.
Oh god, the gas is gonna be crazy.
In California, they also put way too much ethanol, which ruins your engine.
Oh, man.
So gasohol was like a thing to reduce your dependence on oil, but it causes engines to degrade faster.
Right.
And so it ended up being worse for the environment. But it was a experiment. I think Shell they had gasohol for the longest time, but it was bad for your engine. So you ended up having to buy a new car.
They just caused more problems.
Yeah, it was a good idea, but
yeah,
there's a certain amount of ethanol you can put into gasoline. That's fine.
sure.
I get the stuff from Lowe's that has no ethanol, costs more, but it keeps equipment running and won't freeze up if it sits briefly. People in California are weirder than the people in Florida, and that's saying something. I usually dish out for that stuff too. Yeah, Florida, weird. I used to live with orange and
Yeah.
people act like they know you. Okay, so I'm not the only one that... Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we should probably
Anyway,
close
happy
out,
story.
I
Yeah,
guess,
my cousin got married to his childhood friend, and they're like super happy. And
love story straight from a storybook.
yeah, it was cute. They were like real anxious for like the ceremony or whatever. But then like I don't know, they came out to their like first dance, and like my cousin was like mouthing the words to the song and stuff, and I was like, oh man, he's like really like feeling it. You know?
Yeah, right.
And everybody was like happy and stuff. It was nice, you know.
Yeah. Need more marriages like that, where everyone's just genuinely in love and
Yeah, ready
to have some kids.
His best man was like telling a story where he was like his cousin like or my cousin was like, oh sorry, I forgot my keys. Like, so they had to drive like 30 minutes over for him to get his keys, and it's like I don't know, it was just cute. Like she lived kind of close to the college he was going to, and so it was like he kept on making excuses to go or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were like, sometimes we would be like, oh, we want to go out, and he's like, no, I'm tired. And then they'd be like, oh, this girl,
she's coming.
He's like, he'd like grab his keys and like, yeah, let's go. Yeah, party, right?
Well, whatever. What are we gonna do? Jump off a building? Sounds good.
And then he also he got sick from the food at the eating hall, and then he made a vow he would never eat there again, and he never ate there again. He got food poisoning once freshman year. Most people just like eat shit. People at my school, they got the sushi, and I'm like, I don't know, man. You really wanna make sure that they have like, you really wanna get sushi when it's made by Japanese people, because if it's gonna give you food poisoning, you want their ancestors to be crying, right?
You want to dishonor them and their whole family.
Whoever cooks your sushi, you want them to have the pressure that their ancestors are watching while they make the sushi.
We watch Hell's Kitchen, and every time there's an Italian on board and he fucks up an Italian dish, he starts crying.
Yeah,
like he's really upset
cry.
about it.
Yeah.
It's always a guy, and they're always so upset.
Instead of having them lose the competition or anything, they should like call in their grandma and be like, "I want you to taste this." Like, no, please don't do it.
No, Grandma, I'm so sorry.
Everybody else has got to like shovel like manure or something, and it's just him. It's like we've actually brought a necromancer. We've actually brought a necromancer in. Just gonna have you do a seance. We're gonna have your grandma taste this spaghetti, and you know what? She's gonna have some words for you. It's like, please, I'll shovel manure. Just kick me out of the show. No, don't do it. Yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah, no, my cousin's happy. They went on their like honeymoon. They did 8 days because they figured like a week is fair, and then they should like one day is like flying in and out, right? You know, so they did. Yeah. They were gonna be there for 8 days, so they were like taking one day off to like fly out or whatever. And it was nice. I called him to talk. My grandpa's like kind of like sick or whatever. I called him to talk to him, and it was nice. They with a video chat thing because grandpa doesn't know how to do that, and so they talked for a bit in video chat. And he looks really happy. Like he looks like like at the wedding he looked like kind of like exhausted afterwards. I think
Right, of
the next
course.
day he was like kind of tired, but yeah, he looks real happy. Like he's just like life's going good. So
That's
you know.
good. Yeah, everyone looked like they were having a good time. It was great to see. It's absolutely wonderful.
All right.
I was taking notes for my own future.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll
hey.
finish up Sonic Adventure next time.
Oh, Jamie Rose just popped in to say goodbye.
Oh,
Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out, and tomorrow we'll finish the game up.
yeah.
So,
Good night, everyone.
yeah, good night, and
And sign up for the Horizon Quest if you haven't already. Mailing list in the description.
Yay.
Woo!